All right, now we're going to go back over to the first side. This next one is a little bit more challenging than the last two that we did. All right, so you may want to skip this one and work up to where you have the strength to tolerate it. We're not trying to make big, crazy, huge moves. We're just trying to get the weight of our full leg out there and have the strength to support our entire leg with our torso muscles. So again, I'm using my left leg first. You do whatever you want. We've got our pillow to make sure that our head, shoulders, and hips are in one long line. And if you have broader shoulders, you may need two pillows. All right. My shoulders are pretty tiny, so this is plenty for me. But if you have broader shoulders, you may need two. That's fine. So head is out, tush is in line, waist is up, and hand is on the hip. Same thing. We got to keep that up, and we don't want much going on in here. It's very quiet, but you have to use a significant number of muscles to keep things from moving crazy. All right. So we're going to lift our leg. And now our start position is all the way out here. So we have to be strong enough to hold our whole leg up with our abs without it flying around uncontrollably. All right, here's the exercise. We're going to flex our foot, reach your heel forward, and bring it about 45 degrees forward without shifting our hips back. Now, I know it's like, oh, that's not hard. Oh, bring those hips forward if they went back, all right? Now you're going to point the toe, and as we go to the back, we're going to turn our leg out just a little bit. Again, don't open or rock down or any sorts of movement. We're still, abs are zipped up. Go back to parallel. Flex the foot and bring it forward. And now you're going to point the toe and gently turn out, but keep your knee straight. It's not going to go super far behind you, but you'll feel it. Go again. Flex it. Parallel front. Point it. Gently turned out to the back. You should feel a stretch across the front of your hip here. Two more. Flex it front. And point it back. You should see a squeeze or a crease in your butt cheek. One more. Flex it front. Point and turn it out back. And now bring it back in. Woo! Take a little breather. We're going to roll onto our back again, and you can take and just let that leg rest. We don't need to do a big stretch, but we do want to let it rest out a little bit. All right, let's flip over to the other side. Okay, head, shoulders, hips in one long line. Waist is up. Knees are up about 90 degrees. Now get your hand here because we do not want anything going on here. You got to use all your trunk muscles and your tush muscles to keep it still. Lift this leg, and now you're going to straighten it out nice and long. Feel toes reach away from head and head reach away from toes. Flex with the heel, come forward about 45 degrees. And now you're going to point the toe, start to bring it back, and you're going to turn it out a little bit, but don't let the hip move around. You got to squeeze your tush in your waist to get it to go. A nice little stretch may occur in the front of your hip. Flex, dig your heel forward, keeping your hips still, and then point, turn it out, and you may feel a stretch across the front of your hip. 2, and flex parallel to the front, and point, turned out to the back. 3, flex parallel to the front, and point, turned out to the back. 4, one more, flex, parallel to the front, and point, turned out to the back. 5, and now you're going to bend it back in and let it rest down. And here we go. We're going to roll again on our back, and then just cross that leg over the knee and let it rest. All right, We're going to do some heel squeeze. This is one of my most favorite exercises in the whole wide world. So bring yourself up, and then we're going to flip over onto our belly. We're going to take this pillow, and it's going to be under our hip bones. So you want it right under your hip bones. It just gives you a little tiny bit of a lift and makes it a little easier to get your hamstrings and buns working properly. All right, so flip on over, right under your two little hip bones there. And we're going to put your hands under your forehead. All right. Shoulders and elbows are wide. So a dysfunctional pattern, when you lift your legs, the shoulders go up and attack you. All right. That's because your abdominals and your butt are not strong enough to lift the weight of your legs. So your upper traps try and take over. So as we do this, keep your arms down and let your shoulders go open and wide the whole time. We're going to bend the knees, flex the feet, and press your heels equally together. Now pull your abs up. Big inhale. Exhale, push the heels together and lift the soles of the feet directly to the ceiling. Try to keep from bending and straightening your knees. You just want to go straight up. And then you lower down as you inhale. And again, you're going to squeeze the heels together. Press it up. And then lower the knees down and keep neutral spine. We're just going to do 5 today. Exhale. Press the heels together. Squeeze the tush. Lift the legs. Keep the abs in. And then control down, because remember, this is our eccentric lengthening on the way down. We don't collapse. We control it. 2 more. And then control it down. 1 more. And control it down. All right, let's take a little break. Press yourself back up. If you can with your hands, that's great. And then we're just going to take a little rest in child's pose for a moment. All right, let's move back out here. And again, we're just going to have this right up under our hip bones. Hands under the forehead. And we are going to have our legs together and in parallel. Abs are up. You're pressing your hip bones evenly into the pillow. You may notice that one hip likes to come off as you do this. Try and get both hips even the whole time the best you can. All right, here we go. Inhale. Now you're going to exhale. Straighten the knee and lift the leg a little bit off the ground without pressing into the other knee. We want both hip bones even into that pillow. And then inhale, bring it down. We're in parallel, squeezing together right now. Exhale. Bring the other leg up. And now inhale, bring it down. Again, exhale. First leg, belly button is in. Get the knee straight, get the toe pointed. And then bring it down. Bring the other leg up. And then bring it on down. That was 3. 2 more. Lift the leg up. And inhale. Bring it on down. Lift the other leg up. And bring it on down. 1 more. Keep squeezing the legs together. Pick the first leg up. And bring it on down. Abs are up. Squeeze the tush. Lift the other leg. And bring it on down. Okay, rest your legs a moment. Now we're going to change positions. You're going to turn the legs out and separate them a little bit. Again, keep both hip bones down nice and even. Keep the abs up and in. And like we talked about, keep the shoulders open. Try to avoid lifting them up and pressing down to your arms. This is all about your booty and your belly and your legs. All right, here we go. Inhale. Now exhale. Reach out through the first leg and lift it off the ground. Keep both hips even. And then bring it down. Reach out through the second leg, lift it up. Again, you're trying to keep both hips even. Knees are straight. And bring it down. Reach out the first leg, lift it up. And bring it down with control. Reach out with the second leg, lift it up. And down. That was 2. We're going to do 3 more rounds. Exhale. First leg lifts and reaches. Notice I'm not trying to kick the ceiling. And inhale down. I'm thinking exhale out and away. Both sides are equal. Shoulders are relaxed. Elbows are soft. 2 more. Lift the first leg. And inhale lower. Lift the second leg. And inhale lower. 1 more. Lift the first leg. Inhale lower. Lift the second leg. And lower. Okay, rest your legs a moment. Now, that may be plenty for you, but let's try lifting both legs at the same time. So we're going to go back to parallel. So legs all the way together. Belly is in, shoulders are wide, head is nice and soft, elbows are soft. Inhale, squeeze the legs together, point the toes, and just unweight your legs from the ground, but get your knees straight. And then lower with control, keep the knees straight. Go again. Squeeze the butt, lift the legs, and lower down. That was 2. Squeeze the butt, lift the legs. Try to make sure your feet are even. And that was 3. 2 more. Squeeze the butt, lift the legs. And lower. That was 4. Squeeze the butt, lift the legs. And lower. 5. Separate the legs, turn out. And now we're going to do the same. Both legs at the same time. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze, reach, lift through the toes. And lower 1. And exhale. Both legs go out and away. Keep those knees as straight as you can. And lower with control. 2. Squeeze and reach. Both hips are even to the ground. And lower down. 3. Press the hips down and lift. And lower down. 4. Last set. Press the hips down and lift. And lower down. 5. Nice. All right. Let's rest a moment. Come up. And we're going to shift back into child's pose if you can. And remember, if you can't go into child's pose like this, no big deal. Just rest in a position that's comfortable for you. All right? Now, this sequence has been focused on leg alignment and strengthening the muscles around our knees, but the issues generally are over our whole body, and we have to address our whole body. So we're going to do some extension exercises for our upper back now. And what you need to remember is that the upper back connects to the lower back, and the lower back connects to the butt, and the butt connects to our knees. All right. So oftentimes people will have, let's say, a right knee issue. They'll have a left shoulder issue. Interestingly enough, so we're going to do our favorite torpedoes, and then I'm also going to teach you twisting torpedoes today. All right. Again, we're only doing 5 of everything, but you can build up to, 10 or whatnot. When we go on our belly, we're going to have the pillow up a little higher, so it'll be up kind of at your ribs. All right. If you keep it low, you're actually making a ramp and you're making it harder on yourself. So that's not what we're trying to do with this type of exercise that we're doing. So we're going to go down on our bellies and we're going to have it up a little higher, just kind of at our ribs. And then your forehead is down. Now, legs are tight together, buns are squeezing. So we just woke this all up. We're going to keep it there. Arms are rested down.
Keep the bun squeezing and pressing down. Inhale, reach your arms to your toes, straight elbows, shoulders are rolled backwards and down towards your hips. Exhale, lift your head off the ground, but keep looking at the ground. We're not trying to look forward. Inhale, stay, keep your elbows straight, keep energy through the fingertips. And then exhale, you're gonna lower your upper body down, but look at my lower body. Still squeezing, still squeezing. Let's go again. Inhale, shoot those arms back strong. What we want to avoid is our shoulders tipping forward here. The hands should be right as high as the hips and the shoulders are rolling back. Exhale, shoot the head out and away. Inhale, stay. And exhale, lower down. That was 2. Inhale, hands to the hips, legs are still tight. Exhale, shoot the head out and away. Make sure our shoulders aren't tipping forward. We want them back to our butt. Inhale and exhale, lower down. 3 more. Inhale, arms. Exhale, head. Inhale, stay. And lower down. 2 more. Inhale, arms. Exhale, head. Inhale, stay. Lower down. 1 more. Inhale, arms. Exhale, head. Inhale, stay. And lower down. All right. If you can, come on up into child's pose. We're going to add a little rotation to that. Now, if this doesn't feel good on your body, don't do it. But this is going to bring the upper body into a cross-lateral connection of your lower body. All right, so we're going to go back down. Pillow is under your ribs, so it's a little bit higher. Legs are tight together. Toes are pointed. Keep your butt squeezing and your inner thighs squeezing the whole time. And now what you're going to do is the torpedo, shoot the arms out and shoot the head up. Now we're going to stay here. This is our start position. What I want you to do is twist open to the right. And then come back to the center. Don't lower down. Now we're going to go left. Twist open to the left. And I call this scuba diver because it's like you're a little scuba diver looking around under the water. And come back down, or snorkeler. Twist open left. And come back down. Keep those elbows straight. Twist open right. So we're getting our triceps, our lower trapezius, our neck extensors. Twist open left and down. 2 more. Twist open right and down. Twist open left and down. 1 more. Twist open right, straight arms, and down. Twist open left and down. And rest. Press back into child's pose. And we have made it, friends. All right. Consistency is key. So when we're doing our exercises, you want to do a sequence like this, ideally every day, but at least 3 to 4 times a week. And if you do that over a period of 12 weeks, things will change. I promise you. And if you're making a choice, either you're going to exercise or not, so make the choice to exercise, because if you don't exercise, things don't go well. And we've all proven that. All right. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a really wonderful workout. I feel very energized right now. I hope you do as well. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Aloha.